What's up, Master Builders, and welcome back to Ginty Biggsweary. And of course, I got an amazing mock showcase for you guys. And of course, we are taking a look at Caroline. Yes, surprisingly, Caroline is on the list because, of course, if you're going to make Stephanie, you've got to make Caroline. And Caroline is one of the members of Ffarquhar. Well, sort of down the line, but she is classed as Ffarquhar. But of course, I will detach her from her actual flatbed carefully because I don't want to destroy the whole layout. And yes, this is Caroline. And I'm going to straight away and show you the actual face of Caroline. Of course, I've got these black grill design pieces for her nose. And then I've got this yellow brick part over here with some arches to create that hood effect with a little bob. That is actually quite common on these older cars. And of course, her eyes, if I take it onto the back, you can just see is one of those little 1x1 modified pins that actually come out where you can attach on both sides. And these eyes do exist. I don't know, I think it was like more mixels than anything else. I might be wrong, but you can get them in collectors. And then I'm going to talk about these little wheel hoods, I think you call them. And they are designs by this special one little piece. Well, you've got a clip there that clips onto that special piece with a roundness on it. And then you got a tile, and then you got this long arch that actually can go around the actual wheel. I've got to leave that off for a second just so I can show you the actual X part. But of course, we've got the actual wheels. It's like, these are like very, very, very small, tiny wire wheels. Tiny wire wheels, I was about to say. And of course, down here, I got the actual, these door grids kind of plates. I'm hoping I'm using the correct terms for these little ones. That's more like it. It's like, you know, these little pieces that you normally get, that you just got an indent on it. Yes, I got one of these. But the actual body work though, the actual coming onto the cab, well, I'm going to call it the cab, the driving area to the actual hood, is the engine part, that's it. Is actually a technique that's been used by Lego in their cinema modular building set. Yes, if you check out that black car, you might have realised might actually be the same one because I took it from that. But what I done is that got this slope brick. I think it's a 2x3 brick that is like sloped inwards. And then I've got a tile right here, and then I've got a 1x2 brick in here. And that's attached onto one of those bricks that is attached onto the actual side. Gonna put wheel hood onto the actual thing. Hold on. Whew, that's so much. And of course, to hide over all those things, I got a lovely 2x4 tile piece to stick on there to make it look a bit more universe. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm losing it. But now to the driving section. It says like over here. Hold on, I just realised that's loose. Yeah, these parts I normally get loose. You got the actual doors, even though it doesn't open the actual windows, but it's good to actually have some kind of look like there's doors. On the back, there is meant to be these little tyres, like a spare tyres, just in case the tyres pop. Unfortunately, though, I did not incorporate that into this model, but I think I should in the future date. And of course, you can see these window panels that create window. But on this side, though, it's actually on its side. So you can just see there's a stud on the actual side connection on here, and it's going that way. And then it's like, basically I could just show you like that actually. Ta-da! See, that's all you have to do to actually create this part. So that means the whole front of the actual cab is actually just like a little bit fragile. But of course, this piece though is actually quite a unique one. Because of course, as you can see here, these are on these old-fashioned hinges. And that is definitely tell you how old this piece is by itself. These are quite rare, well not rare-ish, but you won't see them in any modern LEGO sets at the moment. I'm just gonna like attempt to do this on camera. But it is a perfect piece to fit onto there. Plus you've got 2 more extra plates to go on top, and making that extra perfect fit for the actual model. And of course the roof, you've got the actual smoothness tiles up here. Well, you've got the curved one, then a 2x3 tile pieces up here, and then another curve down there. But I think that's almost about it for Caroline. Just showing you the bottom, just in case you want to know how large she is. But since I'm talking about Caroline, I might as well talk about the flatbed I made just for Caroline. Of course, this flatbed is a simple truck design. So every single truck you more likely see me with is actually based on a 8x16 plate. No, tile, no. Yeah, I got it right the first time. It is a plate. And then I just decorated a whole lot with these 1x4 tiles of brown, apart from the middle part, where that hole is where Caroline attach. So that is where Caroline is. And of course you see these little cheese wedges all over here. And that's where Caroline wheels just line up like that. See? Just perfect it is. It was just meant to be, I suppose. Put Caroline back onto the actual tracks. And that is all I got for you guys. And I hope you master builders enjoy your showcase today. And stay tuned for more content. But don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And of course, stay on track.